Hi there, people. This is Love again for another fragrance review. So this time I'm a bit late on the trend. I'm sorry for that. I just discovered this fragrance here, Pure Excess by Paco Rabanne. So as you know, I'm a fan of the 1 million cologne. I'm not a fan of the 1 million. I'm not a fan of a lot of those Paco Rabanne offerings. Um, because oftentimes I find them too sweet, and this one is pretty sweet. It is pretty sweet, and it's really. I was really skeptical about that one. I got it in a trade, and I was like, okay, sure thing. I'm gonna try it, uh, and I love it. It's a good trade because yeah, it's like the scent. How can I say? It's pretty unique, you know. It's like you get a bit of that Versace Eros feel, but not as overpowering as Eros is. And it's, I think that everything like just fits in so well. It's like prominent vanilla, uh, but there's also spices and ginger, and there's a superb note of leather. Some people don't really notice the note of leather. I do. It's like it gives like some depth. It's really nice. So there's a leather in there. There's all these things that are very like they all put ingredients that inspires it to be very sensual, very sexy, very very nice. And I love this. I love that they went full on this thing. It's not something that like is a bit sexy or it's good for the office, but also no, it's super sexy and like it's a winter kind of scent. And they made that at a time where the most popular fragrance was still then Dior Sauvage, and it's not at all like Dior Sauvage. It's a completely different beast. More for the winter, more daring. Also, it's a more daring fragrance. Um, I think it's more aimed at a younger audience, but I think that still anyone could pretty much get away with it, and it must smell superb on someone who's wearing a dress, but someone who's super casual too. I'm pretty sure that if you don't exaggerate on it, you can wear it in the spring and summer super well. It's very versatile, but it's really like warm and seductive and winter like. Some people will say it smells like a boozy vanilla cherry coke, uh, but without the cherry. Repeat, like a boozy vanilla coke. Yes, and this is kind of true because of the spices in there, the sugar. Like it's sweet. It's pretty sweet. The vanilla, the leather, and the liquor note. It's pretty boozy. It's also pretty boozy. So it's just like it's really intoxicating, and I'm all for intoxicating fragrances. So this one is intoxicating. It's seductive. It's super sexy. It's sensual. I love it. I really love it. And also another thing that is um, not so obvious for some people, the the dry down on this one is as incredible as it starts. So it starts well, but it's not that linear. It kind of evolves, and further down the dry down, it's super hot. You know, you notice the real leather, the vanilla, still pretty sweet, but very warm, very rich. Um, this fragrance is one of those fragrances that are good all along. So there's no like over perfume alcohol in the beginning, like the cheap fragrances. There's like it's interesting all along. There's something happening with that all along the day. And another thing that I most of the time test with my fragrances, especially these kinds which are more casual wears, It responds well to when I sweat. So I did some workout and I sweated a bit, and it just amped up the fragrance and gave it like a superb glow. I love it. If anyone says you cannot wear fragrance then sweat, then you need to wash it. Like there's no that. Um, Sweating is a natural part of being, I think, and I think that every time I wear a real good fragrance and I sweat a bit, not too much, like not like dirty sweat, but I sweat a bit, it amps up and gets better. That's that's what I think. A really good fragrance for your skin type, for your sweat type, should be even better when you sweat, because there's some activities uh, which will require you to sweat, and you want that glow, you want to shine, you want that fragrance to just glow and just make the moment even greater. So that's what I wanted to say today about pure excess. And pure excess, it's excessive, it's playful, it's fun. Do it, do it for yourself, do it to spread love, do it to spray love. Bye bye.